Hello guys, how have you been? So sorry, I have been so busy for the last 2 months. It's been a very busy summer for me. Had a trip to Dubai and then had to go to Holland. And since I've been back, we've just been busy with lots of tests. Hence, this is my first video in probably 2 months now, if I am correct. Anyways, hope you're all doing well. Hope you have been having a wonderful summer, and I hope you've not been too stressed preparing for your test. So this was a test at SIDCUP Driving Test Center on Thursday, the 26th of June 2025. Sadly, this test was a fail, and the reason for the fail is so painful that, you know what, I'll just wait till the end and you can see it for yourself. But all I can tell you is it was just less than 30 seconds to the end of the test and it all went wrong. So let's watch out and see how it went. Now, by the way, on this test, I was actually sitting behind in the back seat, so I saw everything unfold. Now, it's not the position I like to be because it is very heart-rending and very scary. You know, your heart is pumping and you're nervous, you're scared. I don't know if I'm more scared and worried or if the learner is. But anyways, so it was a fail. I can't remember how many minor faults there were, but I believe it was 4 minor faults. And there was then that one serious fault towards the end. But anyways, let's get on and watch the video and see how this driving test went. So, yep, now remember, if you are having your test at SIDCUP Driving Test Center, one place I would definitely advise you to practice would be Kratos Corner roundabout. You want to practice that roundabout, your lane positioning, your mirror check, very, very important at that roundabout. And of course, your signal, it is very important and you cannot underestimate it. Please make sure you do your mirror check before you change your lane, especially if you're turning right for A224 North. So that's the third exit at Kratos Corner. So yep, let's get on anyways and see how this test went. And I would come in every now and then if there is anything to pick up on or if there's anything to mention that I remember when we get to the particular point.
Water crashing at my feet. I saw a blue horizon turning gray. I was wandering looking for a key. Echoes of your love surrounding me. Listen, I've searched high and low, almost gave up, let it go. I should have been standing here alone, but here we are.
Now, if you're not comfortable or confident with roundabout, then this is also another one that you actually want to practice. I can't sit on a video and teach you how to do these things without actually going there to practice, because it could look very easy on a video, but trust me, you actually want to go on there and practice it yourself, because especially at this roundabout, you've got 2 exits on your right, so you have to really look out for those 2 exits. If one is free, the other might not, so it's important to time it properly. Look out for your blocker and wait for the right moment. Don't be in a rush, especially when that roundabout is busy. Take your time, look and wait for the right opportunity. And when the right opportunity comes, don't hesitate. Go for it as long as it's safe. So you definitely want to get the practice going on here so that you find that right moment, you find that sweet what works for you. So get there with your instructor, do some practice, and you should be fine once you're comfortable.
This moment together and forever I will promise my heart to you. Ooh. Yeah. Beauty shining in your eyes, all eternity there in your smile. Yeah. And these pearly gates they can't deny all the majesty you have inside. Oh, I thought I would never find you. This moment together like heaven. I'm in awe when I'm with you. I've chosen. You're the one I've waited for. And forever I will promise my heart to you. To you. Yeah. And with each
And should, in case you haven't driven through this test route before, particularly this road, remember that the roundabout ahead, you actually do not give way to those in the roundabout on your right. So it's like it's inverted. So if you get to the roundabout, you would notice that there is a giveaway line inside the roundabout. So of course, slow down if you have to, because the drivers around also might not even be aware that they need to wait for you. So pay attention to the speed of other drivers in the roundabout and, you know, react accordingly. But just keep that in mind. So that means if you're actually going around that roundabout, when you get to that middle, you then have to give way as well to those coming into the roundabout. Very weird, but yeah, that's what we have there.
day we will climb every mountain high. In the shadows we will find all the joy that's deep inside. On every road, every time I'll be by your side. Not a question how I feel. Can't believe that this is real. This moment together like heaven. I'm in awe when I'm with you. I've chosen. You're the one I've waited for. And forever I will promise my heart to you. This moment together like heaven. I'm in awe when I'm with you. I've chosen. You're the one I've waited for.
And coming up to this cyclist, I was hoping and praying and hoping that she just stays calm, be patient, and just continue to follow that cyclist without worrying about holding up the people behind. Because in this case, that is not actually holding up traffic, because you've got a situation in front of you and you've just got to be patient and deal with that situation safely. You can only and you should only try to overtake this cyclist when the safest opportunity arises. And you've got to consider as well that you've got this bend ahead of you. So even when there's no car coming through here, you can't try to overtake because we don't know what comes ahead. So unless you can now see further into the road, that opportunity opens up, then yes, take it and get it done. And make sure you can see the cyclist in your mirror, so you've given enough space before you then come back in. Don't cut the cyclist just as soon as you're beside. That is never a good idea. So yep, we went through that safely and my heart eventually settled back. So no problem there.
And forever I will promise. And forever I will promise. And forever I will promise my heart Listen, I've searched high and low, almost gave up, let it go. I should have been standing here alone, but here we are.
And coming up to the road on the right ahead where we're turning right, her position wasn't good there, but luckily she didn't have to wait. So see right here, we should have used the hatch marking to go into this box here for turning right, but she actually didn't go in there. The one luck was that there was no oncoming traffic, so she just went straight in and took the turn. What if she had to stop for traffic? Then she would have been blocking the traffic behind that was going straight. And I've had one fail because of that in Bromley in the past year. Another situation that the examiner pointed out, which I clearly could witness myself, was also the hesitation sometimes at the junctions. Like at this point, the car passes, we could have gone straight in, but it took a bit, like a second or two before we moved off again. Now, there was a point later on ahead as well where someone had given way, and the learner driver was reluctant to actually go through, and it was starting to kind of hold back traffic, but luckily it was just a minor fault, and the examiner pointed out again, and so he did complain that it kind of made the whole driving felt a lot more lacking progress at some of those situations, which was true because I was there and I could witness it. So please be confident. If it's safe, get on, get with it, get it done, and move on. Now, when there's situations around you, meeting situations, hazards around, it's definitely the right thing to do to slow down, reduce speed so that you can think, you can plan, assess the situation, and make the right decision. But when the road is open, the road is clear, the road is safe, or if someone gives you way and it's safe, take it and get on with your driving. So at this point, she's coming to carry out the parallel parking. So let's watch and see how that went. Now, I pray for you and I hope for you that you get a better luck on your test than such a position to do a parallel parking, because one definite thing you've got to look out for is any vehicle coming from that road on our right. It is very easy to miss because it is on your blind spot. So make sure as you're reversing and you're doing all that you're doing, that you've got your mind there and you've got your eyes there, and as well as obviously around you. So I'm glad that, you know, once she started getting through it, she went on and didn't take too long to do it. Luckily, the road also wasn't too busy. So when the road is not busy, don't over exaggerate your observations, and then you look once, you look twice, you look 3 times, and we still haven't moved yet, and then you look 4 times. Don't, please, it becomes just too much and it starts to become a little bit irritating. Like, seriously, don't overlook it. Look and tell yourself, ask yourself, is it clear, is it safe? If it is, get going with it, and then look around again as you move. But don't just sit there and looking 3, 4, 5 times. You know what I mean? So yep, that was a parallel parking. As you can see, that was done very, very briefly, no time wasting, and that was great. And we're off and going again. So good job there.
He washes over me with light, serenity, a holy peace. He shows his love is free and wide. He is the master of my life. He washes over me with light, serenity, a holy peace. He shows his love is free and wide. He is the master of my life. He has chosen me. I have chosen him. Let there be nothing in between, nothing in between. He carries me beneath his wing, from glory to the deepest pain. I dance beside him in the rain. His goodness has become my strength. He carries me beneath his wing, from glory to the deepest pain. I dance beside him in the rain. His goodness has become my strength. He has
And here at this junction is where we had a driver give us way to go here, and she could have gone through the junction right after this silver car here. But then watch how long we sat there waiting and waiting and waiting until the first car passes, and we continued to wait and wait and wait again before she decided she was gonna take it. Now, even when she decided to move on, the car coming through was actually now very close. So watch right here. See, this car here had to actually reduce speed a little bit for her to go through. And this is what happens when you're indecisive, when you're not confident with the road. So we wait and waste the time and allow the car to get closer, and then we eventually move into the road. Don't do that on your test. Don't cause yourself such problems just because of your hesitation, because of your reluctancy, because of your anxiousness, because of your fear, right? So that was the one there, and just 1 or 2 more seconds in that situation, it could have been a serious fault. And this was the same thing that happened to us later on in the video when she actually got the serious fault. It was that indecisiveness, that nervousness, maybe actually not nervousness, it was actually the lack of confidence to see that situation as it is and take it. So yep, let's continue and wait till we get to that point.
Still thinking about how we met. Yeah, I'm with you now. Oh, one thing that it's plain to see, the best thing in this life's for free, and that's so true now. And there I was with my world falling apart, hoping just to get by. Played it by heart, and now I sing, I'm with you, I'm with you. Oh, we're cruising down to Mexico, I'm turning up the radio, 'cause I'm with you now. You and me, we know that love is in the air, like the wind blowing through your hair. Oh, I'm with you now. I was waiting for the summer to end, thinking about the good times that we had. things can be. And now I'm thinking, come what may, don't care about what others say when I'm with you now. Through the autumn and the winter snow, keep telling all the friends we know that I'm with you now. Remember when my world was falling apart, and hoping just to get by, but without knowing it, I still play it by heart and sing. I'm with you. 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 I'm with you.
So, if you're familiar with SIDCUP Driving Test Center, you know that at this point we're so close to getting to the end of the test. So, test center is just down the road. But I've seen tests go wrong at the end, and because of that, as we approached this roundabout, I was just praying in my heart, right in that back seat, that please let nothing go wrong at this roundabout, because I have seen it severally. So I was there silently and quietly praying in my heart, speaking to God, and she went through this roundabout, and I was so relieved, not knowing that it was going to be just right after she exited. Now look at the bus over there, and at this point, as we get to this point, she could have just gone through as this car passed, but she decided to wait behind this bus, and we are now waiting at the bus stop with the bus. So this car passes, the next one passes, but if you take a look at the space, they're all well positioned to the left, apart from this white VW, giving enough room to allow her actually pass around. But she just was there, and she was contemplating and speaking out, and we could just hear her saying, okay, I'm gonna go, no, I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna go, no, I'm gonna wait. Then eventually she tried to move forward to make the move. She moves, and then she stops again, no, and someone beeped behind eventually, and she tries again right here, and then the bus tries to move, and then this is it. And this was where we failed the test, sadly. So yep, right here we moved off, and of course we are turning right, and that would have been returning back to the test center, which should have been a pass. So ladies and gentlemen, my point to you is, please work on that confidence, work on that anxiousness, work on that anxiety. Speak to yourself, talk yourself through it, speak to your mind, because the problem sometimes is you might be looking at something, you could be looking at something, you can see what is right in front of you, but your mind is dealing with something else, either lost or just stuck on one thing that is actually different from what you're supposed to be dealing with. It happens a lot of the time. So talk yourself through it, so that you are forcing your mind to follow your eyes, to carry along with you. You're distracting your mind away from whatever it is stuck on, and forcing it to focus on whatever it is you are seeing. So that way you keep the communication line between your eyes and your mind. It is very important. This is how this test ended, with a fail. So that's it. I hope, if nothing at all, you would pick and learn one thing from this driving test. Hesitation is a minor fault, but it can easily become a serious fault, especially if it continues severally. So with other minor faults as well, if it's consistent and it's 3 or more times, it can easily be a serious fault. So that is it. I hope you found it useful. Don't forget, if you do, it would really help if you like the video, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. So I'll see you in the next video. One love, stay blessed, peace, and I'm out.